Hello, good morning students. Welcome back with your chemistry teacher on your personal channel Chemistry Tutorials with Rajkumar Jupa sir. Now today we will start our new chapter in plus 1 science from the subject chemistry. Today's new chapter is S block element. Let me start with S block element. Our first question is that what is S block element? The element in which the last electron enter into the s orbital is called s block elements. S block element has the two groups, group number 1 and group number 2 in the periodic table. Let me start from group number 1 element. Group number 1 elements just like lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, francium. These are the elements that comprising by the S block group number 1. First you know about their electronic configuration, and to write their electronic configuration, the first event that you must remember their atomic number. Now atomic number of lithium is 3, sodium is 11, potassium is 19, rubidium is 37, and cesium is 55, and francium is 87. These are their atomic numbers. And after the knowing the atomic numbers of these elements, you are easily write their electronic configuration. Now let us we start with the lithium having inner gas core just like helium, 2s1, neon 10, 3s1, argon 18, 4s1, krypton 36, 5s1, xenon 54, 6s1, radon 86, 7s1. This is the electronic configuration for the group number 1. You are here find that all the elements has last electron in s orbital. This shows that these are belong to the s block element. They have general electronic configuration ns122. It means minimum it comprises 1 electron and maximum it comprises 2 electron. Now after this we will first study about their atomic and ionic radii. This is their first property, atomic and ionic radii. That is our first topic in that we will discuss. I know student you already know about their atomic size. What is the atomic size? Atomic size is the distance from the center of the nucleus to the outermost shell. That is known as the atomic radius. And atomic radius depends upon two factors. First is the nuclear charge, and second is the shielding effect. On these two factors the atomic size depend. Let us see on the board about these two factors on which atomic size is depend. First factor is the nuclear charge and second factor is the shielding effect. What is nuclear charge? Nuclear charge is due to the presence of number of proton in the nucleus of the atom. That is known as the nuclear charge. Nuclear charge is equal to the atomic number, just like 3, 11, 19, 37, 55, 87 of these group number first element. Second is the shielding effect. Shielding effect, the electron present in the inner cell cover the nucleus and decrease the attraction of the electron that is present in the outer shell. You can understand this as just like this is nucleus, these are the shells, and these are the electrons present in the inner shell, and these electrons cover the nucleus from all the sides. Suppose a electron present here, this is feel free and it move as apart as it is possible. So this is known as the shielding effect. While you are studying the nuclear charge in group number first, and there is a no mean of the periods, they are the largest in their periods, and minimum charge they possess. While you are moving down the group, nuclear charge is regularly increased, but this nuclear charge is counterbalanced by the shielding effect and cancel the effect of the increase in nuclear charge. On the other hand, while you moving down the group from lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium, their atomic size is regularly increased. Why? Because every time the electron will enter into the new shell. This is the first reason. Second reason is that nuclear charge is counterbalanced by the shielding effect. And after this, let us study its another property, that is the ionization energy. What is ionization energy? Ionization energy is the amount of energy required to remove an electron from gaseous isolated atom. That is known as the ionization energy. The ionization energy is also depend upon two factors. First is the nuclear charge, and second is the atomic size. On these two factors, ionization energy depends. Now, what about the ionization energy of the group number first element? Group number first elements are the minimum ionization energies because they are the true metals. They have tendency to lose the electron. Actually, this is an atom and this is the electron present in the outer shell. When a certain minimum amount of energy it get excited and moves to the higher energy states and lost, and it is ionized. Now, if we see the trend of ionization energy down the group in group number first, you find that nuclear charge is regularly increased down the group, but this nuclear charge is counterbalanced by the shielding effect and increase the atomic size, and the effect of the nuclear charge decrease down the group. That's why ionization energy decrease down the group while you are moving from lithium to sodium in group number 1 element. Now after this we will study about their hydration energy. What is hydration energy? Hydration energy means the interaction of the ions of a element with water, and when certain amount of energy is released, that is known as the hydration enthalpy. Hydration enthalpy is the amount of energy released when a cation interact with the water molecule. Just like see on the board, this is the lithium ion that is interact with this water molecule, and lithium has the highest negative hydration energy. Because why? Due to its small size and high charge mass ratio. Hydration enthalpy depend upon the size of the cation. Smaller the size of the cation, higher will be the hydration enthalpy. Now the size of the cations in group number first, you see there lithium ion has the highest hydration enthalpy, and after this there is a sodium, potassium, rubidium and cesium. Cesium has least hydration enthalpy. Why it has the bigger size? It interact less with the water molecules. Lithium has the highest hydration enthalpy. That's why the compound of the lithium are found in the hydrated form. For example, just like if we take lithium chloride, and it is hygroscopic in nature, it absorbs the water from the air and it forms the compound lithium chloride dihydrate. Okay students, and today we will study that much only. Thank you for viewing the video and make your notes carefully. If you have any question, you can call to me on my number 9812300533. So keep busy yourself in your study and be aware of your career, and happily study with your chemistry teacher Rajkumar sir. Watch the video, like and share these videos to your friends also, because if somebody get this video and they may help to the students for increase their knowledge. Thank you. Bye bye.